outplay him. It's not an easy matchup. It's been figured out for the Gragas a lot, but I'd love to see it. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I actually really like Gragas into Jax, but we've got the Kazakhs being thrown through. It was who was it? It was Bin. Was it Bin that was just like spacing Jax extraordinarily well on Gragas? And I was like, from that point on, I'm like, yeah.
Body slam also, if you time it well.
Yeah.
So good against Counter-Strike. What we've seen in the matchup a lot is, all right, I guess Elise is a thing in Korea.
Definitely in Challenger. It may not even be a thing at all in the LCK,
True.
but here in Challenger, we like ganking early. So here's an opportunity to do so. Live Sandbox keeping their lanes up in the air, to the skies, if you will.
Yeah, true. I think
Repelled.
Elise is pretty good into Kazakhs too. Like she can offer you a lot, and if you play a 2v2 out, she hits the cocoon, then it can be a guaranteed kill on the Kazakhs. As we're just gonna see Ornn, I guess.
Yeah.
So a very boring front-to-back Aphelios comp versus Live Sandbox's slightly different take on what D+ were trying to do last time with Lucian.
Yeah, it's just with an Elise instead of the tanky Sejuani, of course, Sejuani being banned away. That's excitement right there as Diablo dashing forward. Doesn't have a lot of mana here available, so probably isn't going to be able to finish them off. Level 5, looking for that power spike there, and does get a bit of his mana back, so should be all right.
Okay, any action? No.
Any cullings?
Might try to find the angle.
Almost.
Baited the shield.
Uh-huh.
Shield's on cooldown. Go for it. Diablo, get in there.
There we go. Press that R button. You got this. All right, they're just going to go aggressive themselves as Rahel. Oh, the bubble is going to connect, and that is first blood. Going to Diablo in the 2v2. No culling required.
It almost felt like they accidentally killed Bible. Like the bubble connects, so they're like, oh, I guess we get him. I don't know.
We'll kill that one, I guess. Nice little knock up there. Thanatos getting taken down extraordinarily low. The cask is amazing for getting rid of Tibbers, but Tibbers is still going to die, and this is a disaster for D+ here. By Diablo.
Thought maybe they were going to commit the tidal wave. Pulbe is in trouble. No prepped stun.
Nope. And the cocoon, he walks back into it. And Vincenzo's just going to eat him up. No worries. Do you think that's Chronicler's favorite movie?
Yeah, I think 100%, no doubt.
That's a very dead
That's
spider.
what we like to call sprinting.
Yeah. You've got to line it up. You got to like use this thing that came in the packet, and it's like at the bottom, and like it's hiding in the instruction manual. As there is a knock up, Goody. Taking a little bit of damage. He gets breathed on as that is Vincenzo coming in. Very nice cocoon. That is going to cause Thanatos to back away, Goody to survive.
A Drake fight in 2.5 minutes, but until then it's just going to kind of be a little bit of almost ganking inside and not doing it.
Yeah.
Thanatos hanging around. He doesn't have his ult, so I'm not too worried.
Bear!
Okay.
That's what you should do. You just put a bear on top of the spider. That's what deals with the spiders.
Oh, Tibbers just didn't feel like it, man. He just didn't feel like it.
He just wasn't moving fast enough, you know. That Molten Shield cooldown needs to be adjusted or something. I don't know. Shirley going to bump her head into the turret, and that is going to take that one down. And Wolf, like, this is just D+ doing the same thing as the last game. It's like, we're going to just, like, casually int a little bit in the early game. Doesn't matter, because we're going to get more money mid-game, and then they win. It's okay. Lucid, once again, doing his Lucid things, where he's just trying to isolate people. And he's going to be able to do that. Goes invisible. Goody is in a whole host of trouble, but he has friends. Pulve's going to turn up as well, though, and drops a bear on top of Vincenzo. He has to come down, and the Ram not going to be able to pick him up, but they do grab some seafood on their way out.
Looks like it's going to be a 24-minute Baron here. Vincenzo is extremely low. Dahlia still has his ultimate here, so they can come over and contest, but I mean, these health bars are just way too high. I'm not hopeful.
One kill on a support into almost guaranteed Baron is what's happening here.
I'm not hopeful.
Well, let's see what Diablo can get done here as in goes Diehuk. Not sure about that one, and immediately Vincenzo's going to go down. That is a wild growth onto Thanatos. He's so tanky. That's a double kill for Lucid, and this game is,
it's done.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah. I'm
feeling pretty over.
Yeah, this is dead turret.
Should be, yeah.
Let's see if there's a play here with this teleport. Diehuk has his cast.
All right.
He's ready.
All right. Are the turrets going to be in trouble this time? The answer is no. Manages to find Rahel, but the dodge is so good on the Gale Force. The double kill onto the bottom lane there by Pulve. Goes golden as well to keep himself alive, then moves Tibbers in front of the turret to try and tank that one up just in case he needed to.
That was just a tragedy. It was just, it was, I mean, it was a good idea. It was just really sad how it all went down. the tidal wave is only hits Thanatos, and he just completely buffers it with his unstoppable. He just doesn't care. And I mean, look, it didn't end up happening the way I thought it would, but ultimately, as predicted, a 2-0 easy, clean game here from D+, one-sided.
Oh, and Lucid didn't even need his stopwatch?
Nope.
Oh, man. Then just wanders to have a chat to the enemy team's Boris. Really well played there by D+.
I don't know who I'm going to vote for.
I think I'm still Lucid.
He did run people around the map a lot.
But 400 gold, yeah, it's not the most, but it's fine.
I thought that Pulbe had a pretty good game. He played very well. He was very respectful. I thought the adjustments that D+ made in the laning phase were very good. Pulbe
Especially
playing
bottom
very
lane,
safe.
right?
Yeah, Rahel really pushing the envelope on how much value you can get in the lane, but not overextending. Pretty straightforward game.
Maybe it should have been a Thanatos vote because he just did so much. Look at that damage.
I thought about voting. For me, it was like Pulbe, Thanatos, or Lucid, but I went with Lucid just because the amount of pressure he put on the jungle and how much farm he took away from Vincenzo was unreal. Like, Vincenzo didn't even have farm to get ever.
And Challenger, Lucid's going to pick up another POG. Both Wolf and I off to a flying start here for our POG votes. I know they're not public, but I just like to admit that we did
I just
vote.
meant outside of our stream, they don't show it on the stream. They don't show it on the stream.
We're not going to get laughed at in Korean, you know, on DC Inside or something like that. We'll be fine.